Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though. They traded away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
And 6 yards.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. The Broncos send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And It'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right? Yeah. 3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back who likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 6.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Jones. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 71-yard attempt.
As is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this will remain a scoreless game. I guess I got to hand it to him. That was ambitious.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. 1st and goal from the 3.
1st and goal.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz on for the point after.
Touchdown, Broncos.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fast footwork by White. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Yeah, they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The Raiders at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
First carry of the game from Zamir Wade. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. When you look at this Bronco defense, against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
A gain of 5. And the Raider first down.
On the give, Genty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Let's go.
Now a toss left side, Genty. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. And he had a short touchdown run last series, 4 carries, good yardage as well. Pretty good all around, really, Charles.
It was, because think of the drive that created all of that, right? The ability to carry the football, the ability to see holes that were created for him, even able to pat the wide receivers on the back and say, thanks, guys, for the help, and finishes it off with that short touchdown run. I can't wait to see what they do in the next drive and the next series because I want to see how the defense adjusts.
Here's 2nd and 3. The tight end in motion right. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A short throw to Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nix to the air. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. 2nd and 11 now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he went nowhere. They'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The kick by Lutz is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 15. And the Las Vegas.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
On the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup.
On second and very short. Jones. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Formation for the Raiders.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Throwing Nix. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Mims in motion right. To throw is Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Again, he'll drop the throw. A short throw to Ingram. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 2nd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime. We go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
On the out route, he's got Thornton.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Jones.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Raiders are back within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun. Nix.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards that time for number 19.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of of scrimmage.
He's taken down at the 17.
Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Wait, hot.
Now it's Nix. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Screen play set up for Williams. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So 3 points and a response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he'll go out of bounds and appears right at the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Genty. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. A good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 66 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Williams will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to make it a two-score game. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Throwing Jones. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Off play action. Jones. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
That one goes for 30 yards.
First down. A gain of 30. First down.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He was covered by Bruce Sanders.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the...
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Nix to the air. Well, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So now London down by 12. 1:38 to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Jones. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game.